Hello, I'm reading Evie. Today I'm going to talk about The Ghost and the Mystery Writer by Bobbi Holmes, if you can believe it. It's number 9 of Haunting Danielle. I'm moving right along. A killer strikes under Frederickport Pier. Before dawn the next morning, Marlow House's celebrity guest, mystery author Hilary Hemingway, is busy writing about the crime for her upcoming novel, including details that only the real killer would know. Coincidence? If so, it isn't the first time. Also, I'm pretty sure that last name is fake. Because what author is named Hemingway? I said, Jolene was murdered. Woohoo! LOL. I'm kidding. I only say woohoo because it's a fictional character. If it was real, obviously would be sad. But I did not like her character, so I was happy she was gone. Adios. Hillary clearly witnessed it because she went back to the inn and wrote about it. It was very suspicious. You could tell she wasn't the killer, because it did say a man. It did say it was a man, so. And Hillary is not a man, so. But it was like, what the heck? Heather found the body, but saw her spirit first. She thought Jolene may have been running or something, which other people laughed about, because they're like, ha, Jolene running. She is elderly, though, apparently, so was. Which is the second body that Heather has found running. I think she was like, I'm done running. Sorry, ignore my noisy puppers who are running for something. Acting like they're running for their lives in this house. Hillary said Pete, a neighbor, looked familiar but couldn't place him. I wonder if he's the killer. We shall see. Ooh, Hillary knows Melanie, who is Jolene's daughter, who lives in New York. Hillary knows Melanie, Jolene's daughter, and Melanie does not like her. She, was like, you're crazy, you should be in a mental asylum. Which she did apologize for later, so there's that at least. Apparently Melanie was her lawyer, so I thought it was, gonna be a family friend or something, but no, Melanie was Hillary's lawyer because I think she faced some murder charges. So apparently, as I said, what did the plot say? Whatever. She's a writer, an author, and the crimes in her books were apparently too real. It was based on real stories, but she didn't know that, and she kept insisting that it wasn't. So at one point, she got charged for murder on one of them, which obviously didn't stick because she didn't murder anybody. So Melanie's dad was also a crook after all. Jolene likely knew, so her hating Danny last book was even worse. I thought maybe she just didn't like her because her husband may have been innocent, and with the lawyer, Danny's lawyer, was it not Carmichael? Henderson? No. Whatever. The lawyer that I mentioned about, and the one who killed Cheryl. I thought maybe Jolene was like, no, my husband is good. No, apparently not. So Hillary talked about a muse of hers, which sounds like a ghost who is dream hopping, because she sees the murders in her dreams. So that's how she knew about it. So she just thought she was dreaming about this. Excuse me. She just thought she was dreaming, so apparently it was a real spirit showing her. We don't know why yet. And we're not going to know in this book, because that was the end of it. I have more notes, but so it was a ghost with a bow tie. I think yellow or red, one of those two, yellow or red bow tie. And he keeps being mentioned. His name, apparently, we learned in the book I'm on now, is Antoine something. I didn't catch the last name. But yeah, so how he is seeing all these crimes happen, We don't know. I was right. Pete killed Jolene and tried killing Melanie because she figured it out. And like an idiot, she went over in like the middle of the night and went over to his place because he was burning some papers, I think. Yeah, he was burning something particular to the crime. And Melanie figured it out, went over to go see what it was burning. And alone, she went alone, didn't tell anybody, just snuck out of Marlow House, or, well, walked out, but Walt thankfully saw. So, I'm like, you idiot. He killed her because he forged a will years before after his wife had passed. It made it sound like he killed her too, but for the will, but didn't realize she left everything to her sister. The whole thing was done in like less than 5 minutes. It was kind of like a Lifetime movie. You know, like the last 10 minutes, that's when everything happens. So I wasn't sure if he was the one that killed her or not. But either way, he killed Jolene. So indeed, the ghost Hillary described showed up in Danny's dream with Walt, told her to never speak of him with Hillary again. So scary. That was my note. So I didn't mention Walt and Danny's kiss. So they kind of basically talked for like 2 seconds. And didn't really talk about it. Her and Chris ended up kissing twice. So I think we found out last book or in passing. I think I even mentioned it in a video. But Chris had kissed her like quickly, basically goodbye, as he was going out of town on business. Which he was out of town this book, like, for half of it. Oh, yeah, so he kissed her quickly goodbye at the airport. That was kiss number 1. And then, obviously, he left. And then he came back, and they kissed again. Yeah. Yeah, so whatever, they kissed again. Or was that at the airport? No, I think it was New Year's Eve. Yeah, because you shared the kiss on New Year's. Well, whatever, they shared a quick kiss once, and then they did get to kiss again this time. So I was like, oh. So I kind of do hope they get together. I don't know what I was going to say. But yeah, I do hope they get together. And that's it. If you liked it, let me know. If you are also rooting for Danny and Chris to get together. Or if you're team Danny and Walt. Wayne. Team Wayne or Team Dolt. Or if you're team Danny and Chris. Canny? Whatever. Let me know. Alright, bye.